So just remember, when you're interviewing a subject, it's not about right or wrong. Check with me on tip number 90 of 101 interviewing tips. Welcome back to 101 Interviewing and Interrogation Tips, Interviewers and Interrogators. This is tip number 90. I'm your host, Stan Walters. Think about when you're interviewing your subject, it's not a matter if they are right or wrong. Too often, we want to assume that a subject operates on the same basis system, same morality system, same motivational system as we do. And we see that they have, or we think that they have, the same values that we do. We project our values on them. This is called consensus bias. We think that everybody thinks and believes the same way we do. And these could be our individuals and friends that are around us, could be our victims, could be our witnesses, and we think they've got the same value system or perceive events the same way. Okay, we can't do that with the subject. Okay, first of all, if you think that you're going to get the subject to tell you that they knew that they were wrong or what their act was wrong and what they did, you're going to lose your interview, or a very good chance that you will. Just think about this. Remember, in your subject's mind, what drove their behaviors in their mind, even though they may be aware of what's right or wrong or what the rules are acceptable rules, they believe they have an acceptable exception to the rule, that their actions don't fit that particular scenario. So if you're driving in the end just to get the subject to tell you, I was wrong in what I did, you're going to wind up in a big argument. Remember that what you're looking for is what the subject did, their actions, their behaviors. Don't give the assessment of right or wrong on the basis of that. Second problem you're going to have when you decide what's right or wrong, then you as an interviewer start to develop a confirmation bias. When the subject rejects what you believe is right or wrong, then you become more convinced that they are being deceptive, that they are lying to you, they're going to be uncooperative, and it changes your tone toward your subject. So don't go in with that set mindset that they understand and know what's right or wrong. They may. Remember, it's their point of view. And then finally, when you set up that, that right or wrong scenario, you've locked yourself out of any type of dialogue. If you allow the subject the opportunity in a narrative-based interview as opposed to a confrontational interview, which is typically about confronting the subject, what you did was wrong or right, you immediately set up a reaction behavior in your subject. Remember we talked earlier, go back and look at our sections on what are reaction response behaviors: anger, depression, denial, bargaining, and acceptance. You're automatically triggering because you're in the mind of your subject, you're attacking them or blaming them for doing something wrong and their perception that it is not. And you're going to most likely get a reaction as opposed to compliant, cooperative response from your subject. So don't think of their subject's behaviors and that your goal is to get them to admit, I was wrong. Let's talk about what you did, your reasons, and go through the actions. Give them the opportunity to explain to you what drove their behavior. Because, you don't have to be the judge here. You're looking for information. Somebody else makes a judgment of that call. So it's not about right or wrong, it's what they did. Thank you for being with me. Be sure that you hit the like button down there, please, because that really passes the video around, gets more likes, gets a higher rating, okay? Connect with me with Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. Connect there, get a subscription so you can see the rest of the videos here. Okay. On our website, thelyguy.com, you can find out the Pocket Guide. You can find a lot of online courses that's going to help and supplement your training and what you're doing here. So look forward to seeing you next time for tip number 91. So until then, this is Stan Walters reminding you, be safe.